There is something uniquely intimate and personal about the human voice. We all have one, but they're all different. But somehow, something magical happens when you combine that one voice with others in a chorus. Suddenly, our emotions are stirred, and we communicate something beyond our words.
There's a synergy.
It's an energy.
It's a rush.
When the 100+ voices of Sarasota's Key Chorale combine, it's breathtaking.
That's when the hair on the back of your neck stands up.
Goosebumps. That's when I know it's right.
For 3 decades, Sarasota's Symphonic Chorus has been promoting choral music of the highest quality. Singers come from Fort Myers and Tampa and everywhere in between to be a part of this dynamic ensemble. Our singers range from high school students to seniors, music professionals to hobbyists. Choral music speaks to our souls. It crosses barriers of age, race, and language. It elevates us. It lifts us up. But we all come for the same thing, the music. We all have our favorites. Mine is Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus. It's simple, yet beautiful. It's heavenly and divine all at the same time.
The Voices of Light was a combination of an old black and white movie about the capture, trial, and execution of Joan of Arc. And it was combined with a beautiful music score written by Richard Einhorn. But to me, the major part of choral music is when we touch the heart and soul of our audience.
Ola Yelo's The Ground is one of those deceptively simple pieces. In fact, I think it's probably harder for a large chorus to perform just because parts of it are so subdued. But then there's a point where the music swells, the voices fill in, and something magical happens, and it gets me every time.
I really loved Maurice Duruflé's Requiem. It was challenging during the rehearsal process, but gorgeous in the performance. I didn't want to put it away.
Key Chorale is about innovation,
Creativity.
Community.
Collaboration.
Well, for me, the key to Key Chorale is this amazing collaborative spirit we have. I think we are already a wonderful, talented chorus with nearly 30 years of great performances behind us. We could easily go on performing great classic choral works and do them very well. But I feel that what sets us apart is this ongoing quest to push the collaborative envelope and to find new and fresh ways to bring together different arts groups, different age groups, and to present them in unique and sometimes unexpected ways.
Mozart meets Radiohead with Sybarite 5. It was the last concert attended by Daniel Moe, and it was symbolic of the transition of generations, including the content of the program. Mozart's Solemn Vespers alongside Radiohead's Paranoid Android and No Surprises.
The Cirque du Bois performances are probably my favorite collaborations. The combination of circus arts with orchestra and voices makes for such a multi-dimensional experience. I think it really resonates with all ages, and it certainly resonates with me. Besides, I love telling my friends that I performed with the circus.
Cirque du Bois is a perfect example of how collaborations create something so much more than we could do alone. Creative programming and collaboration allow Key Chorale to bring concerts and events to you that you could do nowhere else. We have the most varied repertoire of any symphonic choir in the country. We've collaborated with so many organizations: the Sarasota Orchestra, the ballet, the opera, Mote Marine, the Players Theater. I guess you could say that Key Chorale, well, we play well with everyone.
I loved Dancing with Jenkins. The best way I can describe it is New Age meets classical music. 200 performers, 8 different dance troupes. It was fantastic. Joseph is one of the best choir conductors I've ever had. He's positive, encouraging, organized, and the best part is we do much more singing than talking.
His ability to mold 120 singers into beautiful music, along with his programming imagination.
His vision for Key Chorale is so inspiring, and it's what keeps us coming back to rehearsal week after week and year after year.
We're not just about providing great, inspiring, excellent programs, but we're also about giving back to our community. We've partnered with Neuro Challenge Foundation and the Artist Series Concerts to create a choir for Parkinson's disease patients and their caregivers, called the Off-Key Chorale. We found that this experience helps alleviate the symptoms and isolation of Parkinson's, and we have a great time together.
Off-Key Chorale, to me, has been very exciting because we're helping people strengthen their voice.
Be it with the schools, Sarasota Young Voices, our high school choral festival, or working with the youth opera, educational outreach is a primary goal of Key Chorale.
At the Embracing Our Differences event, we performed Annalise, which is based on the diary of Anne Frank. To a house full of middle school students, they sat completely mesmerized.
The future of choral singing lies in their hands. If this art form is to survive, we need to invest in our young people.
The most important thing we can do is provide that spark, share our love of music. We want to plant that seed that blooms into a lifelong love of music.
I am Key Chorale.
I am Key Chorale.
I am Key Chorale.
We are Key Chorale, Sarasota's Symphonic Chorus.